If your knowledge about history is at least the last 100 years, you definitely know that humans can get along with each other when it comes to land. In this video, I'm going to talk about the most famous disputed territories across the world. Make sure to watch till the end. Shout out to 4times for suggesting the idea of this video. I will put the link to their channel in the description. Okay, let's start with the latest one, and for that we have to go to North America. The dispute is around this gulf, and to be specific, it's all about its name. Let's just say it's been called the Gulf of Mexico since 1607, and one day some random guy in Home Alone 2 thought to himself, hey, you know what? We're bigger, better, stronger. Why isn't it the Gulf of America? And boom, presenting Gulf of America. At least that's what it's called now in the United States, because in other places Google Maps show both names, and in Mexico it's still the Gulf of Mexico. Maybe they thought Mexicans wouldn't notice. Anyway, Mexico had threatened to sue Google unless it reverts the name globally. Mexico insists the renaming is politically charged and vows to defend its territorial designation. This is the newest conflict going on in the world, but the next one is going to be an actual conflict. Okay, let's leave North America and go to South Asia. Imagine a place so beautiful, everyone wants it. But that's the problem. Welcome to Jammu and Kashmir, one of the world's most disputed territories. After the 1947 partition of British India, both India and Pakistan wanted Kashmir. The region's ruler, a Hindu Maharaja ruling over a mostly Muslim population, chose to join India after a tribal invasion from Pakistan, resulting to wars, skirmishes, and endless arguments at the United Nations. Today, India controls about half, Pakistan about a third, and China holds a slice too. Oh wow, talk about a crowded neighborhood. Both India and Pakistan claim the whole region. And some Kashmiris want independence too, but nobody agrees. And yeah, that's the polite way to say that. Wait, I wanna borrow 10 seconds of your time. Follow me. This is my silver play button, which of course is not the real one. But if you enjoyed this video so far, please subscribe to my channel and help me get the real bad boy faster. Thank you so much. Back to the video. Alright, let's leave South Asia and move on to our next destination. Europe, a place that's been home to a ton of territorial conflicts, not just now, but throughout history. But for this video, I'm only gonna talk about the biggest one happening right now. Welcome to Eastern Europe, where the deadliest war in Europe since World War II has been going on for 3 years now, the Ukraine and Russia war. But I'm not here to cover daily war news, because as I record this, the situation is constantly changing. What hasn't changed though is the importance of this peninsula. Welcome to Crimea, a place that's been disputed for a long time. To give you a quick history lesson, we gotta go back to the Soviet Union. Before 1954, the peninsula was under Russian control, but then Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev transferred Crimea from the Russian SFSR to the Ukrainian SSR. It was kinda unusual because the previous Soviet leader did some terrible stuff in Ukraine. Khrushchev was actually a lot more human. Plus, he had a special connection to Ukraine since he lived there for a long time, even though he wasn't originally Ukrainian, and served as governor of the Ukrainian SSR and even married a Ukrainian woman. Okay, enough talking about Khrushchev. Where were we? Alright, so Russia gave Crimea to Ukraine in 1954, and everything was fine until 1991 when the Soviet Union collapsed. Crimea became part of independent Ukraine, which started tensions with Russia from that moment on. Then in 2014, Russia annexed Crimea. A controversial referendum was held under Russian occupation, with reported irregularities and a reported 97% vote to join Russia. According to Russian authorities, Ukraine and the West rejected the results. And right now, Crimea remains central to the Ukraine-Russia war, with both sides targeting the peninsula in military operations. Okay, let's go to Africa as our last destination. Thanks to colonialism, this continent's fate is tied to conflict, which I already covered in this video, so make sure to watch it after this one ends. Now I want to talk about one of the most controversial lands on this continent, which is located in the northwest of Africa. The Western Sahara conflict is an ongoing territorial dispute between the Kingdom of Morocco and the Polisario Front, representing the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, also known as SADR, over the region of Western Sahara, a former Spanish colony in northwest Africa. After Spain ditched control in 1975, Morocco and Mauritania both claimed and covered up Western Sahara, sparking a war with the indigenous Sahrawi nationalist Polisario Front, who just wanted independence. During the war from 1975 to 1991, the Polisario, backed by Algeria and Libya, fought both Morocco and Mauritania in a guerrilla war. Mauritania bailed in 1979, leaving Morocco as the main opponent. The conflict caused an estimated 40,000 to 21,000 casualties and forced tens of thousands of Sahrawis to flee, many of whom still live in refugee camps in Algeria today. Right now, Morocco controls about 70% of Western Sahara, calling it its southern provinces, while the Polisario controls the remaining territory as the Liberated Territories, or SADR. I also wanted to talk about Israel and Palestine conflict in this video, but I think this topic needs its own video, so if you are interested to know more about it, let me know in the comments. Also, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the idea of this video was suggested by 4 times. I want to ask you guys to suggest video ideas in the comments section. If there is something that you would like to know more, just comment it for me, and I will credit you in the video. Also, here are the best comments from the last week's video. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thanks for watching this video. And as always, best wishes to you. See you again soon. Thanks to